Health officials are recommending children ages 5 to 11 get a COVID vaccination. Tacoma has done a great job in tidying up, and with holiday shopping here, there's a great event you may want to check out. All that and more just ahead on Tacoma Report. Hi, and welcome to this edition of Tacoma Report. I'm Laura Proctor. The Tacoma City Council adopted non-interim regulations for the tide flats on November 16th. The new provisions will regulate the tide flat development until the sub-area planning process is completed. The sub-area plan is designed to create a shared long-term vision and a more coordinated approach to development, environmental review, and investments in the tide flats. To learn more about the regulations or the sub-area planning process, visit the City of Tacoma webpage. Tacoma Mayor Victoria Woodard has been recognized for her leadership skills and community involvement by the National League of Cities. She recently was elected the first vice president of NLC. She had been the organization's second vice president. Election terms in the National League of Cities run for 1 year. The Center for Disease Control and the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department are recommending that children between the ages of 5 and 11 get the COVID-19 vaccination. Health officials are stressing the importance of getting the shot and also praise the amount of testing that went into the approval process.
There are 28 million kids in this age range in the United States, that's between age 5 to 11, that are now eligible to get a COVID vaccine. And this goes just one step further to trying to help bring this pandemic down to a trickle, hopefully. We know we're seeing a lot of other viruses going around, but we're also seeing COVID. So I'm really excited to be able to offer this vaccine to the age group. So in the 5 to 11 year population, which is what this vaccine is indicated for, there have been actually 1.9 million cases, and there's probably many more unreported. There's been 8,300 hospitalizations, and there have been 94 deaths from COVID in this 5 to 11 year age group, which is way too many. Children's immune systems work better than ours do, and this vaccine is actually a third of the adult dose. Because they work better, the reason it took longer is the trials were looking at different dosages of the pediatric Pfizer vaccine. So it's a third of the dose, and it worked just as well as in kids like 12 to 17 and adults, and you had fewer side effects. So the great news is parents should feel pretty comfortable that this is a lower dose, again, a third of the adult dose. It seemed to work just as well and have even fewer side effects. So yes, kids' immune systems work very well, and they could absolutely make good antibodies with this vaccine.
The children's COVID vaccines are given in a 2-dose series, 21 days apart or later. The Washington State Department of Health website has a lot of information about the COVID-19 vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11. The Small Business Administration has enhanced its economic injury disaster loan for small businesses. The SBA has increased the limit from $500,000 to $2 million. It's also implementing a deferred payment period, as well as expanding eligible uses of funds and more. Approximately $150 billion have been made available. The deadline to apply is December 31st, 2021. To learn more, visit the SBA's website. The Pierce County Business Accelerator is looking for professional services providers who would like to support more than 200 small businesses participating in its program. If you offer bookkeeping, tax advice, graphic or web design, marketing strategies, legal advice, or other professional services and would like to help, please email Deb Martinez at the Tacoma Pierce County Chamber. With the winter weather season upon us, it is time to get prepared because there's always a chance for power outages. Make sure to have spare batteries, blankets, and dried food. And remember, never use a barbecue or generator indoors. You can check the city's inclement weather resources page for more information about services the City of Tacoma offers. An effort recently wrapped up that focused on litter and debris pickup, graffiti removal, right-of-way landscaping, and more. Stacey Ellifrit shares an overview of the Tidy Up Tacoma 2021 initiative.
Starting this past September, city crews planned and then went out to the main arterials of neighborhood business districts, as well as around the city's gateways in an effort to tidy up Tacoma.
Prior to sending crews into the district, we perform a walkthrough. We kind of came up with a punch list of items that we thought needed to be addressed. We met with the crews, went over those items. The crews would then go into the district and address those items. Once those were done, they just did a general sweep through the district.
This effort had a goal of making these areas as inviting as possible to reflect the resilience these businesses have exhibited through COVID-19 restrictions.
Cleaning up graffiti on light poles, on street signs, removing weeds in the sidewalk cracks, picking up litter, and finally they went through and blew all the sidewalks off, made sure everything looked clean. When that was completed, the street sweepers came through and then we move on to the next district.
Over the 8 weeks this effort took place, the total amount of material removed from all of these areas was 66.3 tons.
I think the thing we found the most was just the buildup of dirt and grime that had accumulated on the sidewalks, built up in the sidewalk cracks, weeds had grown in that. So just a lot of scraping that the crews had to do to clean that off.
In addition, the city partnered with the Washington State Department of Transportation to assist with graffiti removal and sweeping the shoulders along local highways.
WashDOT did do some work on some of their areas. We coordinated with WashDOT a little bit to clean up the 705, 509 interchange, let them know what we were going to be doing out there, cleaning up sidewalk cracks and cracks in the islands out there.
This effort was also a collaboration between Public Works Street Operations, Environmental Services, Neighborhood and Community Services, and the Community and Economic Development Department. Because of the success of this year's initiative, it is under council consideration for Tidy Up Tacoma to come back to city streets at a future date. For Tacoma Report, I'm Stacey Ellifrit.
The city also offers a variety of existing programs and services to residents interested in holding a community cleanup event in their neighborhood. For a full listing of those services or to find out more about Tidy Up Tacoma, visit the city's website. As shoppers gear up for the holidays and begin visiting stores, outlets, and malls again, the Tacoma Police Department has a few reminders for your shopping safety. Remember, thieves look through windows of parked cars to see what people have left behind. Be careful not to leave gifts and other merchandise in clear view. It takes only seconds for a criminal to break a car window and steal the goods. Never leave any items, no matter their value, in plain view in your car. Take things with you or put them in the trunk, but beware, moving items to your trunk could be advertising to a criminal where to locate them once you walk away. Move items to your trunk before entering a parking lot and avoid dropping purchases in your trunk without reparking or finishing your shopping for the day. Remember, when you leave your car, leave it empty, so thieves will leave empty-handed. 'Tis the season for green and red, and in this case, poinsettias. Metro Parks Tacoma greenhouses have traditionally grown poinsettias for displays at the W.W. Seymour Conservatory. But this year, there's a slight twist. The conservatory is under renovation, so the displays are actually benefiting the community with holiday color via online sales. Beginning December 4th at 6 p.m., Viking Cinnamon, Noel Red, and Premium Ice Crystal are among the many selections of poinsettias available online at the conservatory's website. Delivery charges may apply. So for some brilliant colors of seasonal cheer, check out the conservatory's online shop. COVID took a hit on many Tacoma businesses. One place in particular survives as a uniquely Tacoma icon. The Tacoma Night Market is a destination that creates a space for area artists, those in crafts, and local vendor booths wrapped around music, drinks, and food. The family-friendly environment has a home port, so to speak, once a month at the Alma Mater Arts and Cultural Center on South Fawcett, with occasional side events at places like the Foss Waterway Seaport Maritime Museum and during the January Tacoma Home and Garden Show. The next scheduled Tacoma Night Market is December 11th from 5 to 10 p.m. Information on other events taking place are posted on their website at tacomanightmarket.com. And finally, nominations are now open for the 2022 City of Destiny Awards. These awards have been honoring local volunteers for the past 36 years. Since the beginning, more than 300 individuals and groups have received recognition for their outstanding contributions to life in Tacoma. Nominations are being accepted now through Monday, February 7th. For more information or to find the link to the online nomination form, visit cityoftacoma.org/cityofdestiny. That's all the time we have on this edition of Tacoma Report. A great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org. Until next time, I'm Laura Proctor. Thanks for watching.